Today is Thursday, October 14th, 2021. Welcome into Dirt Tracker Daily. I'm Justin Fiedler. Coming up, we've got the 2022 Lucas schedule to talk about, plus I'll preview tonight's Speed Showcase 200 opener, POWRi Midgets at Port City, and more. Before we dive in, I'd appreciate if you'd subscribe to the show. Also, if you followed at Dirt Tracker on social media. Also, if you visited dirttracker.com. Let's dive in. In advance of this weekend's final Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series event of the season, the series has dropped their full 2022 schedule, and they are not messing around. The full slate features 65 races, which I believe is up 3 events from the original 2021 schedule. With rainouts and cancellations through the year, though, it will end up being much less than that. This year's 62 events was more like 45, so you can kind of get an idea about what kind of number of races you can expect next season. But if you look through the season, purses at a lot of events for 2022 have been juiced up, and there are now 17 races paying $20,000 to win or more, and 11 events paying $50,000 to win or more. Those 11 shows paying $50,000 to win or more are the Show Me 100 at Lucas Oil Speedway, the Historic 100 at West Virginia Motor Speedway, the Mountain Moonshine Classic at Smoky Mountain, the Firecracker 100 at Lernerville, the Gopher 50 at Deer Creek, the Silver Dollar Nationals at I-80, the North-South 100 at Florence is now $75,000 to win, the Topless 100 at Batesville is on that list, the Port Royal Rumble by the River, as is the Late Model Knoxville Nationals, and of course the Dirt Track World Championship. On top of the additional purse money available at these races through the season, the series has also added a ton of money to the championship. The 2022 Lucas champion will earn $150,000, which is double what Tim McCready will get this year for the 2021 championship. Next year, second place will get $75,000, which is what the winner paid this year, and third will get $50,000. The top 12 in Lucas points will share more than $500,000. That's a lot of cheddar available if you're a dirt late model competitor. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series will kick off the 2022 season on January 26th at Golden Isle Speedway and finish out on October 15th at Portsmouth for the Dirt Track World Championship. The schedule with the raised purses and bigger points funds feels like a direct shot at the rest of the dirt late model world. We've seen the XR deal announce their own series and a ton of big paying races, and offering money like this is Lucas's way to kind of defend their series and try and lure as many big time drivers and teams as possible. I've heard series director Rick Schwally say in the past that he wants there to be only one national late model series. And while I don't think that's really feasible or possible, this schedule is also a big shot at the World of Outlaws late model series. They swiped the Firecracker 100 and they upped the purse, and they've made some big moves here with races and points fund that I don't think the Outlaws can really match. It's definitely a wild time right now in dirt late model racing. It'll be interesting to kind of continue to see how this plays out over the next several years. Can XR continue to do what they're doing? Will Lucas continue taking big steps forward like this? Can the Outlaws compete and keep up? There's a lot of question marks, I think, here for the future, but there's a lot of good things as well. I think all of this money available for these competitors is certainly going to boost things a little bit. You see that a lot of schedules used to come out around the PRI show in December, but we've seen this trend towards earlier and earlier schedule releases in recent seasons. The Outlaw Late Models have already dropped some of their bigger events. They did that earlier in the month, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the rest of their schedules maybe around World Finals in a few weeks. If you'd like to see the full Lucas schedule and their press release about the drop, visit lucasdirt.com. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think of this schedule for Lucas, and give me your thoughts on kind of the general state of dirt late model racing right now. Certainly curious to see what everyone has to say about this. Short Track Super Series has just 3 race weekends left in the season, and this final stretch starts tonight with the opener at Port Royal for the Speed Showcase 200. The North region is wrapped up with Max McLaughlin winning last weekend at Afton Motorsports Park and Matt Shepard claiming the title. The South region, though, is still very much up for grabs with 2 events left, including this weekend's racing at Port Royal and then Georgetown coming up in a few weeks. Anthony Perego and Mike Mahaney are tied at the top, with Stuart Friesen only 7 points back in 3rd. Matt Shepard is 24 points back in 4th, and Billy Pouch Jr. is still alive in 5th, 66 points behind. A who's who of Northeast late model racers will be in attendance this weekend, including the championship contenders I just mentioned, plus guys like Larry White, Eric Rudolph, Rocky Warner, McLaughlin, Ryan Watt, and defending race winner Matt Williamson. Money Matt is coming off that incredible stretch between the Outlaw 200 and Super Dirt Week, where he won 5 times and picked up over $100,000 in prize money. A win in Saturday's 50,000 to win 200 lapper would be a stellar boost to his bank account. Tonight's program features a 40-lap 5,500 to win prelim race before qualifying takes place Friday and the big show on Saturday. If you can't attend Port Royal this weekend, watch live on Flow Racing. Elsewhere tonight, the POWRi National Midgets kick off a 3-race weekend with stops at Shane Stewart's Port City Raceway for the Sooner State 55. They will then head over to I-44 Riverside Speedway for Friday and Saturday. With 5 race nights left in the year, Bryant Wiedemann currently leads Brent Cruz by 180 points for the POWRi Midget National Championship. With Wiedemann, I think, looking good to lock this title up. It's been a fun battle this season, though, between the two young guns and their Keith Coons and Chad Boat teams. Carter Sarf, Jake Newman, and Cannon McIntosh complete the top 5 in POWRi points. With USAC off until November, I'd expect the fields this weekend to be pretty stacked. Can't make it out to either Oklahoma racetrack. Mav TV Plus will have live streams all 3 nights. A quick stat for your Thursday before we close up shop. There are currently 832 races in the DirtTracker.com analytics database between the 7 different series and the Chili Bowl. The Chili Bowl has the lowest average finish for feature wins, with the winner averaging a starting position of about 2.5. Of the series, the World of Outlaws late model winners average the lowest starting position at 2.8, while the USAC Silver Crown Series has the highest average start for winners at 7.33. Guessing Brandon Shepard's dominance has something to do with the low starts for Outlaw winners. For the Silver Crown winners, I have a pretty small sample size at 15 races, and the longer features here allow for more movement through the field. Obviously, a lot of these races being 100 laps, you can do a lot of moving. To see more stuff like these stats, visit dirttracker.com/analytics. There are 6 items on the streaming schedule for today. Flow Racing has Flow Racing 24/7 and the opening night of the Speed Showcase 200 weekend at Port Royal. Fast 4 has action from Lemoore Raceway. Mav TV Plus has those POWRi Midgets at Port City. And Speed Sport has racing from Batesville and Lernerville. To see the full daily streaming schedule with links to watch, visit dirttracker.com/watch tonight. That's it for the show today. I hope you have a good Thursday. If you have thoughts about the topics on today's show, please leave them in the comments below or tweet at me. If you'd like to email the show, you can always do that at info@dirttracker.com as well. Certainly open to comments, suggestions, any questions you have. Let me know if you would like to do a Q&A episode too at some point. I know we've done that before in the past for some different shows I've been on, but if that's something you're interested in, certainly let me know. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for more Dirt Tracker Daily.